The year 2018 has been a contentious one for Google Inc. Whether it's claims of sexual abuse from senior leadership, the covering up of sexual abuse within senior leadership, or employees walking out in mass protest, Google has become fraught with moral and ethical dilemmas. Not only have leaked videos uncovered Google's political bias, but the evidence of algorithmic censorship of conservative sites is mounting. In 2018, Google employees spoke out against the company's plan to work with the Pentagon to use artificial intelligence to enhance weaponry. And over 1,000 employees have either quit or written in protest against the tech giant's clandestine censorship project in China. With no standards to adhere to, Google's unchecked power becomes an evil, unaccountable force. The simplest advice for consumers is to avoid Google, but every aspect of society is infiltrated by Google products. Whether it's a video streaming device, a free email service, a listening device, the desire for a comprehensive search engine, or a cell phone operating system, Google is interwoven into the very fabric of a tech-driven society. So the lack of oversight for an unaccountable tech monopoly ultimately impacts everyone in modern society. In a leaked video after the 2016 election, Google's leadership laments the election results and calls for a more inclusive nation, one that's not driven by the hate and fear that Donald Trump allegedly embodies. Google's virtue signaling is as shallow as it gets. Because think about it. What's more hateful and non-inclusive than Google's own algorithms, which target and censor the politics and ideas they don't agree with? Google's leadership verbalizes they're against the xenophobia of the right, saying Republicans are prejudiced against people of other countries, but what's more prejudiced and xenophobic than Google's own Dragonfly project? This clandestine project intends to introduce a search engine and cell phone operating system that censors topics that the Chinese government doesn't want Chinese citizens to learn or communicate about. About 1,400 employees wrote to their employer about the clandestine project and stood against the company's willingness to abide by China's censorship requirements in order to launch new products in China. Google leadership has also verbalized that they're against misogynist behavior and rhetoric. But what's more misogynist than Google's leadership covering up sexual abuse claims within their own company? In late 2018, Google employees from New York City, Dublin, London, Singapore, Toronto, Berlin, and Cambridge all joined in to protest against their employer after company management were caught protecting multiple executives from allegations of sexual assault. Google leadership claims to be for all people, genders, and races. But how can the company care about any group of people if it can't first respect the privacy of the smallest minority on the planet, the individual? Google's massive sellout of users' most private information to advertisers is a business model that cares about no one, no gender, and no race. Google's neither virtuous nor striving toward any moral standard. For every employee that rightly leaves their career with Google, another undergraduate student filled with liberal hypocrisy will gleefully fill that position. If Google is not stopped at the source of its evil and held accountable for fraud, censorship, privacy violations, election meddling, and abuse, then what really is the purpose of a republic, and what does the country stand for anyway? If you guys enjoyed these videos, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored, shadow banned, and now 100% demonetized video. Guys, thanks for watching. I create at least one new video every day. If you get something out of this content and you want to be alerted when I upload new material, subscribe to High Impact Vlogs, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know. Because the specter of censorship and termination looms over channels like mine, be sure to subscribe to my free private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. And if you think it's worth helping the cause of truth here on this channel, you can support my work on Patreon or PayPal, or you can grab a hard-hitting shirt from the most politically incorrect shirt store on the planet. There are over 100 kick-ass designs, and I'm adding new ones every week. All these links are in the description and in the pinned comment. Remember, don't just believe anything and keep questioning everything. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored video.